Good morning and welcome to Leon County Today with Sheriff Walt McNeil. I'm Shawn DeKnight. Sheriff, today's show we have some special guests in the building. You know, we partner with a lot of organizations throughout our community as it relates to public safety. We've got a specific focus on the faith-based community.
Yeah, none more important than this organization, this group of leaders in our community. We've said over and over that law enforcement can't solve these problems. And we always talk about it's going to take an entire village, the old cliche. Ours is we have to be all in, everybody in this community committed to doing what we can where we are to try to deal with the problems that we see in our community, particularly the impact it has on our children. And our children continue to be those persons in our community who are hurt the most by the crimes that take place. And this initiative, ALLin to Help, is about our reaching out to the clergy in our community and saying, particularly in the African American community, we see our kids and we see what's going on with them. And some of the research we've done indicates that if we have one or two or three opportunities to introduce those kids and those families to a faith-based organization, the likelihood is something on the magnitude of about 80% chance of those kids now becoming involved with that church and the families turning their lives around. I've seen it in other communities, and we're hopeful that we can have the same energy here in Tallahassee, Leon County. I'm really excited about the AME Church, the African Episcopal Church, my membership. I'm excited about the fact that they've taken this on, and I'm interested to see exactly how it works, how we're letting them do all the planning. We're going to support them in every way we can, but they're doing the heavy work.
Yeah, this will be our second ALLin to Help event, partnering with local faith-based community. And, you know, when we talk about crime in the community, you know, it's a lot more conducive to work on preventing crime than to fight it on the other end. And this is that effort to wrap our arms around those communities.
Yes, you talked about the other church. That was Truth Gatherers Church. And we learned from watching how they did it, pulled all the communities together, and the other organizations they brought to the event was very powerful. And from that kickoff, we now believe, in fact, we know this can work. We just have to make sure that we do the right things and bring the right people to the event. And I think we got the right people with the AME Church.
I think so too. We're getting ready to kick off a big celebration with them coming up for the weekend. So we want our viewers to tune in to hear all about all of the great things that are happening. So a lot to unpack in today's show. Coming up after the break, ALLin to Help, how we're mobilizing the faith-based community in the fight against crime. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Deputy Sean Shepard with the Leon County Detention Facility. This is your Crime Tip Tuesday.
Scammers are impersonating Sheriff Walt McNeil and are calling people, demanding payment over the phone. This is not Sheriff McNeil or anyone from the Leon County Sheriff's Office. Do not become a victim of a scam call. Here are some tips to help you recognize and stop a scam. Law enforcement will not call you requiring payment for fines and fees. If they ask you to pay fees to avoid a warrant for your arrest, immediately hang up the phone. If the caller is aggressive and put an unrealistic time limit on you to pay via gift card, green dot card, or any other form of payment, hang up.
And that's your Crime Tip. Have a great day.
Download the Leon County Sheriff's Office mobile app right now. Our mobile app makes it easier than ever to report a crime and get important safety alerts. and follow reported crimes in your neighborhood, all in one convenient location in the palm of your hands. Download LCSO Connect right now. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play by searching LCSO Connect. You can more details about the features of the app on our website, leoncountyso.com.
An email from the post office? How do they even know my email address?
They don't. This is a bogus email sent by scammers that looks like it is coming from the Postal Service, or even the Postmaster General himself. The email contains fraudulent information about an attempted or intercepted package delivery, and provides a link to click on to find out when delivery is expected. But that click can activate a virus, which can steal personal information such as usernames, passwords, or financial account numbers stored on the computer or mobile devices. Here are some telltale signs that an email is bogus. It contains poor grammar or spelling errors. It states that immediate action must be taken or there'll be dire consequences. It requests personal information under the guise of reconfirming information. The Postal Service does not notify customers about package delivery attempts by email. If you receive such a message, don't open it. Instead, forward it to spam@uspis.gov and then delete the email.
Welcome back. This weekend, the Leon County Sheriff's Office continues its ALLin to Help initiative, bringing together the local faith-based community to take action in neighborhoods at risk for crime. Joining me now is Pastor Michael Price of the Bethel AME Church to discuss the vision and mission behind this impactful effort. Thank you for being here, and I can tell you we are excited about this partnership. We're excited about the AME Church being engaged with this. Tell us what prompted you all to want to be a part of this.
Well, Sheriff McNeil, it is in the DNA of the African Methodist Episcopal Church as an entirety to be engaged in biblical and social justice. Any concerns in our communities throughout wherever we serve, where there is a need, it has been our historical record for us to get involved. And we are so excited as the AME churches in Tallahassee, along with our presiding elder, the Reverend Dr. Carlton Taylor, and the other AME churches, along with the Bethel AME church family, to join you in this venture to make Leon County a better place for all citizens.
Well, we thank you. I mean, mightily, we thank you all. Now, we started this off with Truth Gatherers Church, and they put on a program about 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. What did you learn from that, and what do you all plan to apply from what you learned to this event coming up?
Well, we want to thank Pastor Joe Davis for being the lead and to give the inaugural ALLin for help. And we've learned from him by meeting with him what was successful and what would he do differently. And we're trying to make sure, since he did such a wonderful job, that we take away all the positives that he did and enhance upon it and make this one coming up on June 28th at the fairgrounds a much better one, but also prayerfully other churches to come along and get involved. And this to be something that is not a one-time event, but that we're working with the Sheriff's Department and other community partners to ensure that this is a sustainable program that makes a difference for years to come.
Oh man, that's music to my ears, sustainable for years to come. So what kind of reaction are you getting from your church members and from residents or vendors? I know we had a meeting on yesterday, we talked about some of these things. What's been the reaction?
I made about 10 phone calls this morning, and I have not gotten a no from anyone. Everyone is all in, and we are excited.
Oh man, that is absolutely fantastic. So what, the faith-based initiative being rolled out, what's going to make this lasting from your perspective, particularly as we try to deal with the issues in the various communities that are at risk? What is it that you believe is going to take place that's going to help us fight crime?
Well, Sheriff, what you're doing is giving us a bridge that some churches may not necessarily have to connect to people in our communities, because the responsibility of the church is not just worship on Sunday mornings and the things that happen within the building, but how we engage community. And this is another avenue for us to engage community, and not just to evangelize, but to also be a part of a community partner that is in need of community help. As I heard you say earlier, you can't do this alone. In order to decrease crime and give at-risk youth a better future, it is something that we all need to be in on and partner with to ensure that that happens.
I mean, that is absolutely fantastic, Pastor Price. I can't tell you again, I was excited just to be in the meeting on yesterday and see the coordination that's taking place between the various churches that are there, and I can see already that there is going to be a tremendous outpouring in this community, and the Lord is working, and it's all because of you all getting involved. So thank you, Pastor. After the break, we'll learn more about the event this weekend, including food giveaways, mentorship opportunities, and why coming together as a community is key to making real impacts in our community. Stay tuned.
Human trafficking is slavery.
And it happens all over America.
Any child, any woman, any man could potentially become a victim of human trafficking.
I am a victim of labor trafficking.
I was a victim of child sex trafficking, but now I own my body.
Human trafficking is any kind of forced labor.
It can happen to anybody.
I am a mother.
I am an author.
I am a son.
I'm an advocate.
I am an educator.
I'm a sister.
I am a brother.
I'm so much more than what happened to me. I am strong.
I am brave.
I am outspoken.
I am compassionate.
I am a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor of human trafficking.
A 19-second conversation with a stranger online can put your child in danger of being exploited or abused.
Talking to kids about online safety can protect us for a lifetime. Don't wait. Talk to us today.
I'm a firefighter.
A teacher.
I'm a farmer.
I'm a barber.
A waitress.
A mom.
We're all part of your community.
Every day we move in and out of each other's busy lives.
It's easy to take for granted all the little moments that make up our everyday.
Some are good,
others not so much.
But that's life. It's when you experience a moment of uncertainty.
Something or someone's behavior that doesn't seem quite right.
These are the moments to take a pause.
Because if something doesn't feel right, it's probably not.
It's not about paranoia
or being afraid.
It's about standing up and protecting our communities.
One detail at a time.
Because a lot of little details can become a pattern.
We
trust our instincts.
Just like you should.
Because only you know what's not supposed to be in your everyday.
So protect your everyday.
If you see something suspicious, say something to local authorities.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media,
many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
We're back with Pastor Michael Price from Bethel AME Church, continuing our discussion about the upcoming ALLin to H.E.L.P initiative this weekend in partnership with several local African Methodist Episcopal churches. The community will be treated to a day of food, fun, and resources aimed at building unity and safety. Pastor Price, what can the attendees expect in terms of giveaways and resources that will be there at the fairgrounds?
Oh, Sheriff, the main takeaway for giveaways, it will be raffling off a large flat screen television. All right. There'll be gift cards. There'll be a kid zone for the kids. We know for sure that there will be bounce house for the kids. We're in contact with the Leon County Fire Department to have a fire engine not only there, but to provide EMS and medical services. And I've spoken to several elected officials this morning. Besides the giveaway that you mentioned in the previous section, it will just be an awesome opportunity to engage community and to help out in this area.
Now, are you all reaching out to other churches outside of the AME affiliation?
We have not this time, but that, I believe, is the goal. This is not something that we want to do based on race, nationality, based on denomination. We want people of all faith who are interested to come along and partner and maybe take the next event and we'll be right there alongside them to provide the resources that we brought to this event for June 28th.
Fantastic. So what can the people in the community who will attend the event, what can they expect? What kind of activities for families and individuals that are there? Are we doing anything special for families?
Yes, sir. We're going to have not only medical screenings from Department of Health, spoke with a local pharmacy this morning that will provide medical screening, but there'll be fun and possibly a gaming truck. I know that all the kids like the video games, so I was looking to that this morning. And just an opportunity for the kids to see the various resources that are possible and to be provided for them in the community to help them in various areas where there may be lack or need.
Pastor, why is this event that we're doing so important, not only to law enforcement, not only to the clergy, but why is it important to this entire community? I know you've talked about it a little bit, but can you expand on why this is so important?
So the communities in which many of our churches are centered in are areas where the crime rate statistically shows are some of the highest in Leon County. And what we want to do is to be a part of the solution that decreases the crime rate. So not only do our people who attend our worship centers have a place to live in safety and be safe and secure and protected, but also an opportunity for their kids to not be involved in criminal activity so that they can have a brighter and better future.
Yeah, now, no question. And you know, one of the things we talk about quite often is, and I'd like to hear your perspective on it, I tell our deputies and our staff on an ongoing basis, you know, building community, when we're out there building community, we're building relationships, and I think it changes the perspective that citizens have about law enforcement. Can you speak to that?
Oh, it certainly does. It is wonderful to work with the Leon County Sheriff Department who believes in having a relationship with the community beyond just arresting and when a 911 call is made or a need for law enforcement to come in. If that relationship is already established, it creates a partnership between law enforcement and the community that is being affected that already is grounded, that you're there to help, not to come in and do any harm.
My goodness, I'm excited right now. I'm ready to go out there and get this thing done and work with you all to make it happen. I can't tell you enough about how much I appreciate, and I'm looking for it. I know I tell folks all the time, this is a God thing. And when God's in it, we know we'll have great outcomes. So thank you, Pastor Price. Up next in our Deputy on Duty, hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. Leon County Sheriff's Office hosts a school safety summit. Hear how it went. Stay tuned.
Another teenager, victim to fake pills. That smells like big crime that needs to be stopped. Before buying pills online, think about this. Should buying prescription pills be this easy?
Yeah, bro, I'm picking up. Same guy. I bet. Got you 5.
Think these pills are tested and safe? Think they're the same ones you get from a doctor? You know they're not. Did you know that fake prescription pills may contain fentanyl? And an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. Listen, before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real.
In 70-degree weather, it takes only minutes for the inside of your car to heat up like an oven. At 104 degrees, heat stroke begins, followed by loss of consciousness. Every year, almost 40 children die of heat stroke after being forgotten in a vehicle. A simple change in daily routine is often the cause. Look before you lock. Brought to you by Kids in Cars.
On this episode of Deputy on Duty, enhancing safety at Leon County Schools is a priority at the Leon County Sheriff's Office.
So absolutely, yes. This was our first annual School Safety Summit, and it was designed to bring school administrators together from Leon County and surrounding counties were invited. to come together to learn about how to keep our students and our schools safe.
The summit united various Leon County agencies, from first responders to school administrators, with a shared goal of enhancing school safety.
Well, it was pretty powerful that we had all the entities of the school system, our law enforcement, we had the fire department, we had the EMTs, that we all came together for 2 full days to really focus on school safety.
Being more than just a conversation, this summit emphasized collaboration and action.
It takes all of us, right? It can't just be law enforcement. It can't just be certain factions of the community. It takes all of us to put all of our efforts in, all with a goal in mind. We got to keep our school and our kids safe, right? We got to create that safe environment for them to learn and grow as people. So we take that very seriously.
The goal is to create an environment in which students feel secure, supported, and ready to learn.
The number one priority for any school, any administrator, our first responders, is school safety is our number one priority. That student safety is always our top priority. And we're doing everything we can, and we're doing some amazing things to try to ensure that when students come into our doors, into our schools, we have the safest possible environment.
Consistent training is crucial because in the event of an emergency, every second matters, and being prepared saves lives.
So I'll tell you, in a school shooting situation, every second counts. So we want to make sure that we train frequently, that we keep all the things that we have taught them front of mind, and to try to be as proficient as possible. The quicker you can lock down a class and properly lock it down, you will save lives.
This year, in collaboration with the Florida Public Safety Institute, Leon County Schools, and first responders, we offered a comprehensive summit that offers multiple training sessions in just 2 days.
So in the past, we, of course, we're all about in Leon County school safety. We've run exercises before together with the school safety team. We've done classes to teach teachers how to manage classrooms in dangerous situations like this. But what we did this year was bring all that curriculum together in a 2-day seminar fashion.
Students can also play a vital role. The message to them is simple.
Students, we want you to have a safe environment when you come to school every day, and we need you to be a part of that. And if you see something, we ask that you say something.
We are all in to keeping Leon County students safe every school year, and we want the community to know we are always finding ways to enhance safety.
We have some great people who have taken on the responsibility and the ownership of school safety. This summit is just one example of how we take it seriously.
If you are ready to serve our community, apply for a job today at leoncountysO.com. For Leon County Today, I'm Giovanni Hampton.
Download the Leon County Sheriff's Office mobile app right now. Our mobile app makes it easier than ever to report a crime and get important safety alerts. And follow reported crimes in your neighborhood, all in one convenient location in the palm of your hands. Download LCSO Connect right now. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play by searching LCSO Connect. You can more details about the features of the app on our website, leoncountyso.com.
Welcome back to Leon County Today with Sheriff Walt McNeil, Sheriff School Safety Summit. You know, these days and times, you cannot prepare enough for a worst case scenario.
No question. And I am so excited about the fact that we've done something in our community that had not been done previously, which is to bring the law enforcement community, first responder community, and the teachers and the faculty and the various members who are at the schools, even janitors.
Right.
You got to make sure that everybody understands what the protocols are and exactly what steps are being taken at any given time if we have a situation at our schools. And that coordination is so important. And I think for the first time we've been able to pull that together. But even that has to be repeated repetitively over and over again so that people understand how important their roles are. There is no role, like I mentioned, janitorial staff, cook staff, whatever you do in our schools, you need to have an understanding of what the expectations are and what the dangers are, and then try to prevent those things from happening in our schools. And this summit made that all come full focus for all of us in our community. And I'm hopeful, again, that we build on it and bring businesses in as well at some point in time. But our children are number one right now in terms of trying to make sure we take care of them here in Lynn County.
Absolutely. I know all the parents out there like myself certainly appreciate all of that extra training. And then let's talk about ALLin to Help. It's so exciting to see the faith-based community really taking a hold of this initiative.
Oh my goodness, Shonda, I am tickled. I mean, I am absolutely excited about the fact that we've got two churches that are diverse, not the same way of providing the service, and we're trying to get more. Our goal is to have one of these events take place every month.
Right.
For 12 months. There's some power in the word 12, in the number
Yes,
12.
yes.
And we want to make sure the churches kind of get into that space and try to reach these kids. Like I said, the research we've done indicates that if we can get them to a church service, the opportunity for there to be some positive outcomes increases exponentially. I can't tell you. So we're excited about it.
And the hedges and highways.
Yes, absolutely.
Good stuff indeed. All right, well, we thank you all for joining us. If your church is interested in joining, please reach out to the Leon County Sheriff's Office. We'll see you next week.